Welcome back to Section 12 with Reverend Blue.
Hey guys, what's up? All right, so today we're going to talk about parenting. Well, we're going to do some parenting would you rathers, which is always really fun. So to give you a little background, for those of you that don't know our family, we have 3 kids. Sometimes we have lots more kids at our house.
Which is why we drink.
No, that's okay. Maybe that's why we drink, but Anyways, we have 3 teenagers, so that's fun. And yeah, we've had quite an adventure raising them, so we're going to do some questions. And I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
All right, how about you start this time? I always start.
Would you rather tread on a piece of Lego barefoot or watch Frozen on repeat the entire day?
Okay, so
this is good.
I've done both repeatedly.
Every parent has done both of those.
I'm gonna go with Frozen. I feel like I can block that like mentally out of my brain more than the pain on my foot.
So bad. So bad. And you're always on a hurry. You're always like running through the room.
I know, it's never like a gentle step. Like it's like the full weight. Yeah. No, it's awful. Okay. Would you rather change a Poop-mageddon dirty diaper once or stack or fill the dishwasher for a week, which we don't have a dishwasher, so. Would you rather do the dishes or have to change the explosive Poop-mageddon diaper?
I'm all for the dishes. My Lord.
Nice.
My kids lot came out the wrong end there. I guess it's a good end to come out, but
Oh yeah,
right.
would like go all the way up between their shoulders, and sometimes it was even in their hair. Oh, it was awful. Yeah.
All right, would you rather get up every time your baby cries in the night? Or these are like one's light and one's dark, so it's kind of hard to see the light one. I guess if I turn it up like this. So would you rather get up with your baby every time he or she cries in the night, or get up with them, 5 a.m. every morning?
Okay, so I really love my sleep, which we've covered before. Is there an option of like letting you do those things?
I always was the one that did those things.
Okay, so I would
not
go
every time. I can't take
go,
credit for all of it, but I did a lot.
I would do the 5 a.m.
Yeah, me too.
Because at least I got some sleep before that.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. Okay, would you rather get stuck in an elevator with all your kids who are very hungry for 5 hours, or get stuck in an elevator with your celebrity crush who has terrible gas for 3 hours?
Celebrity crush. I don't even care about the gas. We'd have a good laugh about it. It'd be a real gas. Yeah. My Lord, kids. I'm hungry.
Can you imagine 5 hours?
Hungry. 5 hours
in
of
an
it?
Elevator? Nope. Would you rather have a baby who poops 10 times a day or a teenager who refuses to shower?
Teenager who refuses to shower.
Rather than the baby that poops 10 times a day.
Yes. Okay, so it also depends on what gender the baby is. It is harder to clean up a girl than it is a boy.
There's so many folds.
Yeah, like boys, you just kind of stretch it out and wipe it. Girls, you like, dads don't belong there, so that's...
I know, you changed a ton of the diapers with the boys, and then with Addison, you were like, nope.
Yeah, I just don't belong there.
Nope.
Just not right. I mean, by all means, for everybody out there, I did my share still, but she kind of relieved me from that duty, literally. I didn't mean that as a...
You did change the diapers with Alex for like the first long time, though.
Yeah. Okay. Would you rather your child pierce their own eyebrow or pierce yours?
I guess that's really hard. I can't decide.
I'm selfish. Pierce your own. Screw it up.
Yeah, but then I have to look at it.
Yeah, whatever. I don't want that shit in my head.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, it's not for me.
Oh, I got one on this note, right? Would you rather have your toddler cut their own hair or have him or her cut your hair?
Again, cut your own hair. Look.
We totally had that. Remember when Addison cut all of her hair off? And
I'll never forget that.
That was awful.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, would you rather give your child $1,000 or 100 pounds of candy on their birthday?
$1,000.
I want to see him puke.
No, because then we got to deal with them after like the sugar high and then the sugar crash and then the throwing up and the nope. Obesity later in life. No, diabetes. That's just awful. It's so awful. Okay, so would you rather your toddler wet him or herself on Queen Elizabeth's lap or threw up on the Pope's robes?
Pope's robes.
Okay.
I feel like the Pope's robes would be so much less awkward because the Pope's like moving along, you know. Like, oh, that wasn't me.
Sorry.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Would you rather have a child who is a genius or a child who is extremely well behaved?
I'm happy where we're at. I'd rather my child be a genius.
That's very true. Yes.
Which okay, so I have this one here says, and I'm going to change it, but I'll tell you what it originally says. It says, "Would you rather your toddler talk like Elmo or Stewie from Family Guy?" Which is both hilarious, but I want to change it. Would you rather your child talk like Elmo or Pee Wee Herman?
Oh my gosh. Elmo, because it could be cuter, I guess. That's a really hard one. That's really hard. I don't know.
All right, let's go Pee Wee Herman and Stewie from Family Guy.
Still, it's like... Nope.
I can't even do it.
No, that would drive me crazy. Would you rather take a 3-day road trip with a brooding, moody teenager or a 5-hour bus ride with a teething infant?
I never felt awkward when my kids cried, but I would go with the teenager because I would feel bad the whole time for my child.
Right.
Like,
teething sucks.
it does suck.
Oh my gosh. It's awful.
I don't care about the people on the bus. They could, whatever. It's a baby. Get over it. When I see kids crying, you know how I am. When I see kids crying and people scuff, like, ugh, I'm like, get over it, bro. You were a baby once. Whatever. Move on.
Right. Totally. Would you rather listen on repeat for 24 hours, Let It Go, or We Don't Talk About Bruno?
We don't talk about Bruno. Yep. That's a quick thought. I'm standing behind it. I like it. I'm with it.
All right.
Just saying.
I really like that song. Anyways, I really like that movie. Your turn.
Hey, in light of what happened last night, I just have to say, what did Chris Rock wake up with on his face this morning? Fresh Prince.
You are allowed one dad joke.
Oh, man. All right. I've got to read these.
Would you rather fall asleep on the beach for 3 hours and get severely sunburned, or your child accidentally set the school on fire?
Set the school on fire. Again, sunburn sucks.
Okay, I'm very sunburned right now, so I'm feeling you. I get it. But I really enjoyed tanning today, so your turn.
Would you rather your kid pee in your bed or pee in your kid's bed? It's worded weird. Oh, you pee in your kid's bed.
I have to clean it up either way, right?
That's how I feel about it.
So
kind of a
I
dumb
would
one.
rather pee in my kid's bed because if they're still in that stage, they're probably sleeping in our bed anyways.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Well, and if they pee in our bed, which they have,
Yep.
we're both out.
Right.
So it's not like, oh,
I'm
I
totally
just don't have
peeing
to
in
make
their
up.
kid's bed. Like,
Yeah.
I'm on that one for sure. Would you rather all of your children be vampires or zombies?
Vampires, just like the genius question. Let's stick with the smarter of the two.
All right,
Right.
valid. Yeah,
Right.
I like that one.
All right, would you rather coach your kid's soccer team or be on your kid's soccer team?
Like I have to play soccer. I'd rather coach. I'm not playing soccer with littles. They run too fast.
We've done that.
Oh, I know.
The parent games, whatever,
Oh, yeah,
when they were.
yeah, and then I'm like completely exhausted when I'm done. If I'm a coach, I'm just on the side. Like
I was
we're
like
good.
fat and wheezing. I'm like,
I know. I'm like we're all gonna die. Yeah. Would you rather have your kids say duck in your house when they wanted to, or have your kids say how the duck are you to their grandparents and teachers just once?
how old are we assuming these kids are?
8.
How the fuck are you to the parents? That's how I like.
You can't swear.
Just it's hilarious, and it only happened once, so I don't have to keep correcting them.
No. Whenever they wanted.
Oh, whenever they wanted.
In the house, whenever they want.
Yeah, or
To the grandparents and
one
teachers
time,
just once.
just one time. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Is
Okay.
it so? I'm going with the one time.
All right.
Oh my lord, I don't know where they heard that, and I'd point at you. I'd be like, she's real bad
I
language.
don't know why I'm coughing so much. Sorry.
Here, this will help. It's not a
No.
toddy, but it'll help.
No, I'll die.
This one's weird. Would you rather share an ice cream cone with a stray dog or drink a cup of your own breast milk?
Breast milk.
I would drink your breast milk anyway.
That's
I'm a little
wonderful.
bummed out that they don't make milk anymore.
No, they definitely don't. That ship
I-
sailed like 12 years ago.
For the dads out there, if you haven't tried it, I'm just saying.
It's very sweet.
It is very sweet. So that's what happens when you give birth. All the sweetness goes to your boobs.
Would you rather have your child draw all over your walls with a crayon or put your keys in the toilet?
I think we've had that both happen. Keys in the toilet. I'm down with keys in the toilet. It's quicker to fix.
Key fob? Would it
Keys in the
die?
toilet. I'm still okay with it. I'd rather
All right.
clean that out.
By the way,
Rinse
if
it
your
out.
kids draw with crayon on the walls, magic eraser. Also takes Sharpie off of things.
Does it get crayon? Oh, I didn't remember that.
I know. Takes Sharpie right off of desks that your child draws.
Yeah, that
all
I
over
knew.
with
I did know
Sharpie.
that. All right. Would you rather have a 4-year-old who stands 6 foot tall, or one that weighs 300 pounds?
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go with the 6 foot one. Can you imagine? It'd be like the blueberry from Willy Wonka, like when she turns into a blueberry. Except small.
Veronica? No. What's her name? Veruca Salt? No, that was the
No.
one that was stingy. It was
The one that chewed gum all the time. What in the world is her name?
Violet.
Violet.
But it was Violet, so I don't remember what her last name was.
Violet, you're Violet, Violet. Anyways.
These snozberries taste like snozberries. Would you rather all of your children... Oh, you already read that one to me. Vampires or zombies. Would you rather feed your family cat food tacos or dog food chili for dinner?
Is it like the wet dog food or the dry dog food? Because that would make a really big difference, I think. I'm going to go with dog food chili. Because I feel like the cat food tacos would be so dry. It would be like...
Let's go with soft on both of those because the the cat. You've never had cats.
Oh, but cat food could
So
be like
cat food's like the
tuna.
consistency. The soft stuff is like the consistency of like refried beans or like the.
I'm sticking with the
Yeah.
dog food chili.
I'm just saying it's not gonna be dry
Yeah.
if you go with the soft stuff. Dog food chili, the canned dog food, some of that stuff looks like chili. Like it already looks like chili, or like it's like
No, I
chunks
know.
of.
Would you rather have your child blow his or her nose in your shirt or in your bare hands?
Okay,
Gross.
dad moment. I was driving down the street in my pickup truck. This was obviously a long time. It's been a very long time since I've had a pickup truck. But I was driving down the street and Alex sneezed, my oldest, who's now 18 and going to be completely embarrassed of me sharing this with everybody.
Nah, he won't.
Yeah, he probably won't. But he sneezed and it was like boogers down his face, and I didn't have anything in arm's reach. And so I reached back and like pinched his nose
can
off
feel
and
it.
and like pulled the booger off with my hand and was like and like wiped
so
it on my
gross.
pants. I like yeah, sometimes you just have to do what you have to do.
Yep.
It's very gross, but with that said, I would rather him sneeze on my shirt,
Right.
not on my
Your bare hand.
That was so gross that I did that.
Yes. Would you rather pay for incredibly expensive daycare or have a pushy in-law move in to help with the baby?
I'll pay the extra money.
That's a good answer. I agree. We're on the same page on that
I'd
one.
pay the extra money because the
I'd
person.
get a second job just to pay for the daycare.
Yes, yes. I think I would choke slam a relative that got pushy.
Yes. I agree.
Cause I
mean, I have choke slammed relatives that have gotten pushy. I'm just kidding.
whatever.
I like the
Okay,
word choke
tough
slam.
Sarah.
I'm not tough. I'm not tough at all.
I've choke slammed relatives who got pushy, and been choke slammed by pushy relatives. Actually, she wasn't pushy. Would you rather your child announce "mommy doing a poop" while you're in a public place, or open the toilet door while you're same
Like
thing?
peeing?
So while you're going to the bathroom.
So I've had both of those things happen to me. And I'm gonna go with just announce that I'm pooping. I don't care. Like announce whatever's happening, but don't open the door. Like just don't open.
Especially like in the handicap stalls where you can't reach the door.
Okay, but you know what the worst is? Is like you're mid pee and the kid just slides under the door and then you're like, oh my gosh, like do I finish peeing? Do I go get my kid? How do I wipe? Like what is even happening?
You can't scream, where did that little shit go?
No,
because
it's
then people are going to be
discouraged.
like, flush, lady, flush,
Well, not even that. You don't want to alert anybody that like your child escaped, because then you don't look like a good parent, and maybe they'll take your child too. So
I'm taking a poop and they ran out the door.
yep.
Yeah.
Would you rather pay very high tuition for what your kid swears is the best summer program ever, or have your teen home all summer playing drums in the basement?
I'm down for the drums. I like music.
I'm not gonna let. Alex taps his drumsticks all over the house, and it just makes me a little bit crazy.
No, to be honest, if my kid swears that it's like the best vacation ever.
No, program.
Oh, whatever. If
I
my
know.
kid swears that it's the best program ever, I'm going to be leery about it, for one, because they hate doing fun things.
Right.
As teenagers, anyway.
It is in quotations the best summer program ever.
Yeah. So I'd be concerned about it, but I'd probably do that anyway because I want them to have fun.
Right.
Would you rather have a romantic date with your partner or a weekend away
In general,
with
by
nobody?
myself. Oh, that's a really tough question to ask me. date with my partner.
Liar! Frickin' liar.
Okay, only because we see each other all day long. We work together. We live together. So it's like I'm on a date
Whatever.
with you
I don't blame
every
you.
moment of every day. So we don't have to have those. And
Oh,
I'll just
gag
scoot away
me.
for the weekend.
You know damn well you want a split. It's okay. There's no reason why not.
Would you
I'd
rather-
pay extra. I would pay extra for you to be able to go away by yourself.
Aw, you
I do feel like you need to get out of the house. So
Thank you. I do.
So go. I would pay extra for that.
So for the record, I woke up this morning and I declared I didn't want to adult and I didn't want to parent anymore.
You told me very blatantly you were done parenting.
I did. I said I'm done parenting today. I don't want to parent teens. I don't want to parent kids. I don't want to adult. I just
Which
wanna go
is
la,
the
la,
irony
la,
in
la,
us
la.
doing this one
I
because you were
find
the
it
one who
really
picked
funny.
it.
Yeah. So would you rather buy your kid a new car for their 16th birthday or have your kid refuse to get their license and be stuck driving them around forever?
I still just don't want to buy him a car.
So you're going to drive them everywhere?
No, he can take my car.
No, that's not the question. That's not their question. It says refuse to get their license, so you have to drive them.
Oh. I'd rather buy him a car.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because God, like our kids drive. One of them has 2 cars right now. The other one doesn't have a car. But
He doesn't go a lot of places.
they
though.
both frickin' drive our cars anyway.
That's true.
I mean, even so. In fairness, Alex has got car issues right now, and has to put insurance back on his other car before he can drive it. Legit. But 2 weeks ago, when he just randomly took the van because he wanted to take the van, I don't have a problem with it. I just think it's funny. He's got 2 cars and took ours anyway.
I know. We did have a little bit of like that congestion this weekend with 4 drivers and 2 cars. It was like, oh, I can't go anywhere. Oh, I just want to run here or run there. And we didn't have
somebody
a
didn't
car
want to
for
say
a while.
no. Somebody
I
didn't
don't
want to
care.
say no, so she was like, sure, you can take the car. Sure, you can take the car. I'm like, I need the car. She's like, oh, yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. And it's not summer yet, so in the,
Can't take the bike.
the rain and sleet, like, I don't mind the rain if it wasn't this cold.
Right.
It's
Oh,
like
so
25
cold.
degrees.
What is up with that? That's why I'm sunburned, by the way, because I've been tanning because it's been snowing at the end of March in Michigan. Your turn.
Would you rather
No.
watch, I don't know what Max and Ruby is.
Then don't ask me that one. I do know what it is, but
Would you rather watch Max and Ruby for 3 weeks straight? Or never watch television again?
I'll watch Max and Ruby for 3 weeks straight. I can get into kid shows.
God. I don't know what Max and Ruby is.
It's a
so I don't-
cartoon. It's like a. Anyways, would you rather spend all of your retirement savings on your child's upcoming wedding or have them marry someone you've never met?
Obviously, the spending money on their wedding.
I know, it's the craziest thing because, like, Alex is almost 19. We got together when we were 20. We got married at 22. So it's like these questions are becoming a little bit more relevant for us now.
Yeah, he's not far.
No, he's
I mean,
not.
he might not get married for another 10, 20 years. Who knows?
But he's like,
he's
there's
at
that
the age.
possibility. Like, it's
He
really
made a
crazy.
comment. He made a comment to me the other day when he was in Florida the last time. So like, I don't know, a month ago or whatever, when he was in Florida. I said the last time because he's going to Florida
On Thursday.
on Thursday. But like a month ago, he was in Florida, and he said that he was talking to one of his friends and was like, oh my Lord, it's the craziest thing. While I was growing up, I got to watch my parents grow up.
Fascinating. I remember that you told me that he said that.
Blew
and
my
I was
mind.
Like, oh my
Like-
gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, blew my mind.
So true. It's crazy.
It is true, because I was, 20. We were what,
We were
22?
24 when we had him.
We were married at 22.
Don't question
And then
what
we were
time I
23
gave
when
birth. We were 24.
Were we? Mm-hmm. Oh, either way, we
24,
were 24.
26, and 30.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I don't know time.
I know. You don't even know when the kids' birthdays are.
I do too.
Okay, so
I do too know the kids' birthdays.
tell me what they are.
So Addison's March 11th. Logan's is April 21st, and Alex's is July 20th.
Very good.
I've always known the kids' birthdays. The problem is that I'm caught off guard because they're like, oh yeah?
Oh, at the pharmacy, like
Yeah.
picking up, and then I'm like, which kid is it?
Exactly.
Like,
I've got 3 of them, and I've got
hold on.
I've got a bunch of birthdays in my head.
I know. And I, in all fairness, when I signed Addison up for kindergarten, I did put her birth year and her day of the month backwards, and they said she wasn't old enough to go to kindergarten. And I was like, yeah, she is. She's 5. What do you mean? They're like, no, she's 3.
We've had a few things on documents wrong.
I never make any mistakes. I don't know what you're talking about. My face is like on fire right now. It's wonderful.
Would you rather?
Oh, announcer voice.
Would you rather catch your kid eating the cat food
Oh.
or catch the cat food eating your kid?
The cat food eating my kid?
I just made that one up.
That's an interest. I'm gonna go with the kid eating cat food. Nobody
Alright.
eats my kid. What?
Would you? So here's what it is. Would you rather your kid eating the cat food or your kid eating the kitty litter?
Oh my gosh, the food, please. The food, not the litter, ever. That's, nope. I don't even want to think about that one.
All right.
Would you rather drink everything from a baby bottle or wear diapers for the rest of your life?
Plan on wearing diapers.
I see.
But I'm gonna be much older when I wear diapers.
So you right now would
And
choose the baby bottle?
I mean, I would wear diapers now if I was at like a baseball game or something, like a World Series game with the Cubs there again.
Do you think
Just
they
saying.
crinkle when you sit down?
I hope not, because when I do it, when I go to the game, I'm not gonna walk away. I'm just gonna sit there and piss in my pants, like, oh yeah, wee!
You would enjoy that, wouldn't you?
No,
No.
that's gross. I remember, I don't know.
So baby
We
bottle?
don't want to go in there. I think I would be okay with the baby bottle.
Here's your whiskey, baby, out of your baby bottle.
You just bite the tip of the baby bottle and you.
Yes.
So whatever,
Yep. Yep.
Would you rather have a screaming child in the middle of church that you couldn't calm down, or a screaming child in the middle of a library that you couldn't calm down?
I'm going to go with church because I've already had children in the library that got me kicked out.
And your hope is that people in church have forgiveness?
Yes. The librarian did not have forgiveness. So I get to tell a parenting story now. My boys were 1 and 2, or maybe 2 and 3. No, I think they were 1 and 2. Anyways, and I took them to the library. I thought, oh, this will be a great afternoon activity. I can't wait. Brought them to the library for the first time and the last time for a while. Anyways, so here's Alex running down the aisles, pulling all the books off of both sides as fast as he could. And Logan is running, screaming after him, throwing the book, like picking him up, throwing the books and screaming. And I'm trying to chase both of them while going, stop it, boys, knock it off. And the librarian came up to me, put her hand on my shoulder, and she was like, just leave them and go, sweetie. And then I took the boys outside and I got them in their car seats. And then I told them that they were ruining my life and that they hated me and why do you hate me so much and you got me kicked out of the library. And I cried for like half an hour sitting in the parking lot. And I didn't go back to the library until they were like maybe 4 and 5. I think that was maybe 5 and 6.
They were a little older.
They were like in their teens. We still
The story
actually
that I
never
heard,
went back
the
to the
original
library.
story that I heard, she meant when she said that the librarian told her to leave them and go.
Yeah.
She was talking about the books. Sarah didn't mention that she was picking up the books and trying to put them away.
Oh yeah, I did. I forget that
And
detail.
so she was telling her to leave the books and
go.
like not leave the kids and go. She was saying leave the books and go. And she started sobbing right away. Like she
Yes.
didn't make it to the car,
No.
and she was She
But
was
I'll never
like all
forget
tears.
telling the boys that they had ruined my life and asking them why they hated me. And here's these two little toddlers like, what do you mean? We love you, Mommy. Anyways, yes.
Our kids may or may not have been rambunctious. I've heard it both ways.
I've only heard it one way. All right, give me one more.
Would you rather your child kicked out of college or kicked out of preschool?
Oh, come on. You're just baiting me at this point. Preschool. Been there, done that. It has happened. Yes. The worst part is that he got kicked out of preschool, but I was teaching at the preschool at the time. So that was kind of an awkward conversation. Okay, Sarah, we're not going to have Alex stay here because he's not quite ready to be in school. And I was like, yeah, I agree. I totally agree. So he was not allowed to go back to preschool that year. Yes. He's too smart. That's really the problem. Like, he's just very smart. So then he would learn the concepts and then he would just, like, swirl the classroom.
All the way through high school.
Yeah. I don't think he ever got kicked out of another school, though, after that. He was
kinda.
welcome to stay
He
home
had-
a couple times, but he was never, like, kicked out.
Well, we had him in the school. It was a Montessori program.
Oh, yeah. Well, we took him out of
We
that one, though.
no, yes.
We chose to take him out.
I tried to talk to the teacher, and she like walked away from me in the middle of a conversation, and then I chased her through the school talking to her, and then finally was like, I don't even know why I'm chasing this woman.
Right.
Like, I'm a parent. She's a teacher. What the hell's going on?
Right.
And I yelled at her, was like, stop walking away from me. And she stopped, and she's like, I can talk, but I'm busy, and like kept walking. And I'm like, stop. You're going to listen to what I have to say. And I barked at her, and I'm like, so you can't sit still long enough to listen to what I have to say to you? But you're telling me that my kid can't sit still in your classroom?
Yep.
And that's the problem?
He was in what, first grade?
Third.
Fourth?
Fourth.
No, first.
First. I'm just making shit up. I don't know. I think it was first grade.
Because he went to Grand Rapids Montessori, but that was the only year he went to North Park.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
But I literally through the school, I'm chasing this teacher trying to talk to her like, hey, well, this is what's going on with my kid and blah, 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 blah. And there was nothing going on with my kid. That's the thing, is that he was just smart as shit, and he got it, and then she wanted to beat it into his skull. This is what you have to understand. No, I don't need to understand that. I already got that. That was kind of it. So this kid was talking in full sentences at a year old.
Mommy, can I have cake on his first birthday?
Yeah.
I thought that was normal. It's not normal.
Yeah, we had no clue.
It's not normal. I thought Logan was broken. He wasn't broken. He's just normal. Okay. Alex talked too much for him. Logan never got a word in edgewise.
Yes, I agree with that. All three of our children are brilliant.
Oh, very, like beyond. All right, here's my last question for you.
And that's not just me crowing. That's test
they really
scores.
are.
I mean, they are very smart.
Sometimes that makes it really hard to parent them as a parent of
Jesus
teenagers
Christ.
or
Okay.
other than teenagers. It's going to be amazing when they're adults. I can't wait.
Yeah. So they're all moved out. Alex
Yep.
is 18. He lives with us, which is great. I don't want to stop that.
No, I love having
But when
them.
when they have kids of their own and have gone on to that sort of stuff, or even if they don't have kids, whatever they do in their life is when they're out on their own and doing their own thing, we'll see how it all pans out.
All right, here's my last one. Would you rather be able to know when your child is lying or hear all of their thoughts?
I already know when they're lying.
And we hear all of their thoughts.
And I already hear all their
tell us
thoughts.
everything.
They tell us just about everything. Like some of the shit that comes out of our kids' mouths.
Oh, man.
I'm like, bro, you can't say that. And
Yeah.
he's like, well, whatever, I can do.
It was
say
in my
that.
mind. I thought I'd say it. And I'm
Yeah.
like, sometimes you can keep that in there.
Yeah, social cues. Really smart people sometimes lack social cues.
But I am really happy that they talk to us all the time.
All the
I
time.
think that that's really, really awesome.
All the time,
And they
yeah.
always have since they were little. And we have listened to every single one of their
We
stories
have
about
always-
Minecraft and
Yeah.
Barbies and all those things.
And we've always had an open door policy for all their friends, so we get a lot of conversations. Their friends tell us things that we don't really share their information. So it's not. So we get a lot of information from both sides, but we hear things that they probably shouldn't trust telling adults. But
they gotta tell somebody.
Yes, absolutely.
I'd rather have it be us.
And I'm not gonna go running to their parents. I'm gonna try and correct it from my end.
Right.
Because I'm not trying to get the kid in trouble. I just don't.
But
I'd rather
them
him not doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
And that's exactly it. That's why they trust us. They know we're not gonna snitch to their parents.
If it was ever a point where they were in danger,
oh,
or
for sure,
we absolutely,
for sure, I would act.
Yeah.
I would act, but I would probably actually act on my own before I involved the parents.
Right.
To see if I could, whatever the situation was, if I could help it, and but if it's, I mean, you got to protect the kid.
Right.
So yeah, 100%, for sure.
We love kids. I mean, we really do.
Yeah, I love people. I love kids.
Yeah. I pretty much, my goal in life was to make our house the house that like all the kids came to, and I fed everybody a lot, and so then they came to our house. That was my sneaky plan. I was like, hey, I got food. You come to my house, I'll feed you.
She buys us all like the healthy food, and then buys like garbage food for the kids when they show up.
No,
and
but
not
I also
garbage.
make them,
not garbage.
Grapes.
Yeah, but like not garbage food like cruddy food, but like pizza and hot dogs and like we barbecue stuff, and yeah. But only when the kids come.
It's like Field of Dreams. If you feed them, they will come.
Yeah. We have a lot of fun at the house.
Yep. Well, I really like talking about parenting. We'll probably talk about it again because we have a quadrillion stories to tell.
I think one of these next times we need to play bullshit while we're on this. Like get the whole family around a table and play a game of bullshit.
I will win. I'm winning on the board.
Whatever.
No, I am.
I think
I'm winning by like a lot.
We have an ongoing board for bullshit, and
it's called Bullscheisse.
Yeah, it says Bullscheisse.
So that it's not like, why does it say a S word on your wall?
Yeah, we don't want to freak out the parents.
Yeah.
They're like,
what's
that?
We gotta ease them into our lifestyle.
What's that? Oh, that's just a fun game. But kids play bullshit when they come to my house.
They
just
do.
saying.
Yep. It's the only time Addison's allowed to swear.
Yeah. Power words.
Yep.
All right. Thanks for watching us. Thanks for listening to us. Thanks for hanging with us.
And the train's coming, so this is a perfect ending.
I know it. Thanks for watching Section 12. Talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.